Working on the Steely Dan tour means a lot to me. It's been a bucket list gig for me for many years, because most of my inspiration to do what I do has come from Walter Becker and Donald Fagen.
For me personally, it's an honor to work for Steely Dan. It's almost like working for Mr. Howard Hughes and Mr. Howard Hughes of the music industry. They know what they want, they know how to achieve it, and they strive to get that on a daily basis so they can deliver that to their fans. And I believe using the MLA has helped us achieve that.
My experience with MLA so far has been nothing but positive. I've got a great system engineer who knows it inside and out. The prediction software is amazing. He knows exactly what it needs to do, and it's just been a very positive experience from every standpoint, really.
The MLA system in itself is such a joy to work with. The rigging is very straightforward. The deployment of the boxes is intuitive, and the sound quality is, I have to say quite honestly, consistently second to none.
The MLA system helps me on a daily basis because of its consistency and coherence in every venue to get the mix that I need to get, no matter if it's a bad room, a good room, a dead room, a live room. In pretty much every scenario, we've been able to overcome any obstacles and get a great sounding mix.
I've had a chance to mix on some other really well-known systems, and everything was up to snuff with them. Everything was fine, but in going from that environment to what we currently have, it's like night and day. You really do miss your PA after working on someone else's.
My perception of this system is pretty amazing. The clarity, the way the system just breathes, it's natural, it's open, it doesn't sound processed or over-processed or under-processed. It's actually just like sitting down and listening to the record in my living room.
Of the times on this tour that we have not been able to either bring in our system or have had to use an existing system, I would say that it has left me lacking. I hate to use that word, but I can't wait to get back to mix on MLA, only because I know exactly what I'm going to get. I know exactly what I'm going to hear.
The power of the MLA is substantial. I have tons of headroom, and it's nice to have the availability to go there if I need to, but more often than not, there's no reason for me to do that. But it still gives me an open, airy sort of mix because I have so much headroom available to me.
The band themselves are very sensitive to the environment that they play in. I mean, let's face it, they are studio cats. And being able to solve a lot of the problems that we've gone into that a conventional PA wouldn't be able to do has brought an awful lot to the table, particularly in realms of consistency for the engineer. He's basically able to achieve his mix and translate his mix moves throughout the entire audience zone.
Now and again, I'll be visited at front of house by either Walter Becker or Donald Fagen, and I've always gotten positive comments from them. And as far as how the mix sounded while they were out here, they were very pleased with what was going on, and rightly so. The MLA kind of emulates the integrity of the kind of mixes that they're used to hearing. So they seemed very positive about the response I was getting from it.
Using MLA has helped a tremendous amount, especially with this band, Steely Dan, because MLA brings the true music to life for these guys compared to other vendors or boxes. I believe MLA has brought us to as close as to the studio recordings live as we can get.
I would like to thank everyone at Martin Audio, everyone at OSA for their support, for their encouragement, and for getting us the kind of PA that Steely Dan really deserves to have on tour, that allows us to get across what they have always been about, and that is pristine audio.